You from of Philadelphia, PA. The man with electric football fingers so quick and nimble they defy the human eye. I present to you the one and only Mr. National and the Mr. National Podcast.
Hey, we're live. Oh no, the camera fell. Mr. National's in a hurricane. Hold on, you're muted. That's weird because I can. Hey, you're muted.
How about
Right
now?
here, there we go.
All right, I'm back.
Yep.
All right, good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Cheers.
Right. Cheers.
I got
Here
it
we go.
going.
I
Oh,
got
there
the
we
cup.
go. You got the red cup.
You got the red cup.
beer.
You never asked what's in the red cup. Salute. Oh man, here we are. 2024. Happy to see another year. Another year of football, playoff football. Another year of the Mr. National podcast. Mr. National, aka the Fourth. For those new to the hobby and every or the show, the Fourth is the face of the hobby. Okay, so you guys, you looking at it, the face of the hobby. It ain't changed.
With that face, that's the
With that
face of the
face,
hobby.
right? That's the face of the hobby. And as always, my main man P Dub in the house.
What's up? Good to
P
see
Dub,
you, man.
yeah, absolutely, man. It's been a long time.
Yeah. We got it here. We're calling this one Mr. National Podcast 2024, Episode 1.
Okay. So when we say one, that means there are going to be more. Folks, don't blame me. Don't I'm like 7-Eleven, Wawa, Sheets, whatever your 24-hour stores in your neighborhood, in your city, that's what Mr. Nashville is. So I just wait for the producer, P Dub, to say, look, let's do a show. And I say, all right, let's do it. And that's how it happens.
Here we are.
So without further ado, we're going to just jump right into it.
Yeah, because we got a lot to cover in a
We
short
got a lot to
time.
cover, yeah. And yeah.
I'm going to put them up on the screen. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Well, let's see. We're
Can you see
going to
that
talk
on
about
the corner?
Well, the NFL season, the regular season just ended. When we did our picks with friends again. P Dub, I don't know if you was in the middle of the pack or at the bottom of the pack.
No, I was near the bottom. I was terrible. I was like Charles Barkley, terrible.
The Hawk came in second. Hawk won money all season.
Yeah.
Just picking the winners, you know what I mean? Just picking the favorites.
Yeah.
He don't have no team. That's not even fair. He has no
out there. He's like a mercenary.
Yeah, he has no allegiance, no team. Like every week you can count on P Dub picking the Cowboys and National picking the Niners. It don't matter who we play. Who's hurt, who's not playing, we picking our team. The Hulk don't have that. He just goes to whatever line whatever
Vegas
site puts the
the
Vegas odds, picks, see who's the favorite, and that's who he picks. Horrible. Okay.
So who
well,
won?
Anyway,
so who? Well, Smokestack and Newstack were in it too.
They was near the top. So it was Barry won it.
Yeah, Barry.
The Hulk was second, and then a guy named Dane was in third place, and then Shanny Moo, who led all year, then she kind of fell off to the second half. She just bottomed out. She finished fourth, and Mr. National rounded out the top 5, but only the top 3 get paid. So the
I won 1 week.
You did.
Got some of my scratch back, but
you got some
pretty much I'm just paying Barry.
I did. I came in second place 4 times. So I got back
Really?
most of my. Yeah, I did
Oh, nice.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the difference between first and second, basically, a lot of times was the total points. I didn't come close enough,
Yeah.
or times I came close enough, I would have been in third, but I hit it. So got the total points close. So that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait till the regular season starts up again. But NFL playoffs are upon us. Super Wild Card weekend. Saturday kicks off 2 AFC games. We got the Cleveland going into Houston Texans. P Dub. Cleveland is favored on the road.
Yeah. They're hot, right?
They are hot. Joe Flacco has found the fountain of youth.
What's up with that, man?
Right, he is just
That just goes to
balling.
show the quarterback position is way overrated
Way overrated. These teams
because
are.
you can, I mean, you can have a great quarterback look really bad if he doesn't have any weapons or O line,
Mm-hmm.
or you can have Joe Flacco come in, just take what the defense gives you.
You're right. And then when they cheat up, he
Mhm.
got the arm. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
It's like two things that don't leave you in your always your power. George Foreman showed that. He had knockout power when he was young, and when he came
Uh-huh.
back, he still had knockout power.
Yeah.
And your arm strength don't leave you. Joe Flacco has always had a cannon, and he can throw it deep. And
Mhm.
that's basically what he's been doing. He's been finding Amari Cooper.
Yeah, Cleveland's looking good, Mari Cooper.
What's
Yeah,
that? What's that tight end they got? Jajuku
yeah,
or something?
Njoku or something like
Oh
that.
my
Yeah,
goodness, they are
he's
balling.
balling.
But they got the Texans. So that
We're
game,
playing well
he
too. They're hot.
right, they are. They got that rookie
Unexpected.
quarterback.
Yeah.
So Deshaun Watson, even though he won't play, he's hurt. He's playing against his team,
Yeah.
his new team's going
The
against his
drama.
old team. The
The
drama. The
drama.
drama.
This,
The
I'm telling
drama.
you, this playoffs is got to be one of the best playoffs going into it in a
Oh
long
my God,
time.
the storylines are incredible. So that's the first game. P Dub, who you got winning that game?
I got Cleveland
Wow. I
on the
think
road. On the road.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm laying my parlay and I'm taking the Texans getting the 2.5 points.
Hmm.
I think Texans. I think they might lose. I think it might be. See that the Vegas is so smart. They wouldn't put 3. You know, 2.5. How smart is that? 2.5. That makes you think, man.
It's a tough game.
Cleveland beat them, but Cleveland probably beat them by a field goal, I think. And then that would be
Houston's hosting because they were in a weak division.
right. They won a weak division, and we'll
So
get to that. We'll get to that
yeah, I don't.
again.
I
We'll
mean,
get
that's
to that
why I
first.
think Cleveland to come out of there
Right.
the iron is sharper.
Yeah, they battle. They're more battle tested.
Yeah, battle tested, right?
The next game is another great storyline with a player going up against his old team, the Miami Dolphins, traveling to Kansas City.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill
yeah,
going up against Kansas City and Mahomes.
yeah. And they look cute. They look vulnerable right now.
See,
Kansas
yeah,
City.
they do, but Miami just can't beat no quality team. They haven't had a quality win
What about
all
they beat
year.
Buffalo, man? Buffalo's tough. You know.
They split with Buffalo, right?
Yeah. Did they?
Did they?
They
I,
beat them the last game, and
the last game, right?
yeah.
No, they didn't. Buffalo beat them.
What?
Buffalo swept them. Miami didn't beat Buffalo
Well, now you
early in the
make me look
season.
it up. Just go ahead and
Uh,
let's go ahead. I'm gonna look it
oh
up.
yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Yeah. But I know Miami lost to them twice. The
Oh,
first
really?
game, Buffalo boat raced them. Just blew them out
Uh-huh.
just to show Miami wasn't ready. And then the last game of the season was Miami and Buffalo. And that's how Buffalo won the division. That's why Miami is on the road.
I got you.
Buffalo swept them. Yeah, Buffalo swept them this year. Yeah, I got Buffalo winning that game.
Yeah, but who
I
you
mean,
got?
I'm
Miami,
sorry.
Kansas,
I,
KC.
I got yeah. I got Kansas City winning that game. Kansas City
Really?
is yeah. Miami can't play with nobody. They suck. Think so. They bullies. They bullies. They beat the lesser teams, and that's
Oh,
and
you're
until that changes,
right.
that's what you got. So that Saturday kicks off the wild card. Then Sunday, 3 games. We got Buffalo and Pittsburgh.
Right.
And I think of all the games, that has the biggest point spread. I think it's like 10 points. Buffalo is favored by.
Yeah.
And like you say, that was the NFC North, the AFC North put 3 teams in the playoffs. The whole division, everybody had a winning record in the division.
Right. Right. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that is crazy. So even though Steelers are battle tested, they got Mason Rudolph coming in playing well. I think they didn't try three or four different quarterbacks all year. Mike Tomlin should get some votes for coach of the year. I mean,
Every year.
he's he's been yeah,
Yeah.
he's never had a losing season. He makes chicken salad out of chicken shit. You know what I mean? He's got
Every year. Every
he's
year.
got Pickett, he's got Trubisky.
Trubisky's the worst quarter.
He
Him
is
and
oh my
Carson
god.
Wentz. Who could you cut
And,
faster?
and the Bears moved up in the draft. They passed on Josh Allen. They passed on Patrick Mahomes to move up to take Mitch Trubisky. I hope that GM or whoever orchestrated that is fired. He should be fired. All right. So that's the first game. Then we get into the NFC games. Your Cowboys play. Packers are
Host the
coming into
Packers.
town.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Another one. McCarthy used to coach the Packers, took them to their last Super Bowl. He's
Right.
coaching against his old team. And the Cowboys have been lights out at home. I think the Cowboys win
Yeah.
going away. I think 24 31 to 13, I think. Something like
Yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
think
They should win that game.
I think they roll them.
Yeah.
The other
Just
game,
talking about if they don't win, McCarthy's head is on a spike.
oh my God. It- It's like when they come for like Frankenstein, they got the fire and they got the pitchforks. They are going to
Hmm.
come for him.
Yeah.
Cowboys Nation.
Yeah.
The other NFC game, I think, is an upset. The Lions, and this is the best one. This is the best storyline of them all. The two quarterbacks going
Stafford.
against their old
Come in.
team. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Stafford is beloved in Detroit, by the way.
He is right.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
balled out with Detroit, just couldn't get him nowhere. But
Hmm.
he's coming back with his Rams, who's had a roller coaster of a season. They've been up, they've been down, but they just stay steady. They
Yeah.
stay steady, and they're in
I
the
like that
playoffs.
rookie wide receiver they got.
Puka,
Akua, Asumura,
Puka
Puka
Nakua.
Nacua.
What's
Yeah.
that? All kinds of See, but the
Yeah.
records are tainted a little bit because they added another game. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he needed that extra game to get the record too. So
Right.
some of the guys set records this year. I can't think of them offhand. They did it in 16 games. Like Brock Purdy, I think he passed for more yards than any 49er in history, and he did it he sat out the 17th game. So uh, the Lions and the Rams. This is my upset special right there. I think the Lions are going down, P Dub. I think the Lions are going down. They're only favorite at home by 3.5 over the Rams.
That's a bold pick.
That's it. Rams take them. Rams come out of the NFC West. They've been battle tested. I think with the Rams, if they get up early and you got to rely on Jared Goff, you
Right.
down. You're going
Right.
down, going
It's
down.
yeah,
So
and it just that whole team organization's got a better experience
yes, of being in the playoffs and
in the
in the
second
bright lights.
season. Yeah.
So that's the third game, and then the of Saturday of Sunday, and then Monday the Eagles go into Tampa, and the Eagles are favored as the road
Right,
team
right.
against the division winner, and rightfully so.
Do you
Tampa, I
think
mean
they
they
win? I mean, what's going on in Philadelphia, man? What's
they
going on
stink.
there?
I mean the fans are just up. They're They're jumping off the Ben Franklin Bridge. They 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 are not liking it. So, but I mean,
What's
they should
going
feel
on?
confident.
Are they?
They should feel confident. The Bucks are the worst. Like you said, the Texans won an easy division. The
Yeah,
Bucks won an easy
easier
division.
division.
I think they're
Easier.
9-8. They're 9-8, and they won the division. So
Yeah.
I think they go down. So
You
that's
think
the
the Bucks are
playoffs.
going down?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my pick. Eagles. I got the Rams. I got the Cowboys. I got the Bills. Bills is my Super Bowl pick. Bills and 49ers. I got Kansas City over the Dolphins, and I probably got Cleveland, but I think Texans. If I was taking the points, I would just take the Texans getting those points. I think the Texans might surprise people. Flacco gotta hit come back to reality at some time.
Yeah.
They talk about playoffs. I mean, they're not at the playoffs yet, but basketball, the NBA, Draymond Green is back. He didn't choke somebody, he didn't punch somebody in the face, and he's back. He said he wanted to retire. I think they just need to boot that dude out of the league.
Yeah, I would.
Those
Dude,
Bush League
he's
antics.
just a dirty player. I mean, he's from my hometown.
Right.
He's from my college.
Yep.
You know, I should be a fan of him. But damn, dude, he's just an
No.
asshole.
He's
You
an
know,
asshole. He is.
like
He's
he's the
Bush
dude that
League.
would show up at the park to play, and everybody would just leave. You
Right.
know, and he
Right.
would talk trash as everybody's leaving. You know what I mean?
That's Draymond. I think he should be out. Talking about Bush League, before we go to our next topic,
Yeah.
uh Jameis Winston, that fake Neil, that was just
Yeah, yeah,
BS. That was BS. That was horrible. I'm
yeah,
going on a line right now to say I didn't like it. That's why he's a bum. You know what I mean? He's
yeah.
a bum.
He's a
I don't.
bum.
He's a
Yeah,
bum.
yeah. I kind of agree.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
bum. I ain't like that. I didn't like that move at all. He said, "Oh, it was a team decision." He orchestrated the whole thing.
yeah.
He's out. Yeah, he's a bum. Next
All right,
topic, B
next
Dub.
topic. We got to pick up the pace. It's the NFL
Oh yeah,
coaching
the
carousel.
coaching carousel.
Uh,
We got
I mean,
the,
it's not like you talked about like Tomlin, but I mean, he might be, Steelers. He's talking about skipping. Did you hear about that?
no, Mike Tomlin's talking about retiring.
No, like I don't know what they're talking about. Anyway, let's not talk about that. There's plenty of like legit jobs to talk about. You want me to
Right.
list them out?
Well, I know Seahawks.
Yeah, they
Pete
just
Carroll's out.
that's not even on this list, I don't think,
Right. Pete
because it's so
Carroll's out.
new.
Right. Pete Carroll's out.
Right.
Riverboat Ron is out with the Commanders.
Yeah.
We got Arthur Smith with the Falcons is out.
Yeah.
Uh, the
Chargers.
Chargers,
Yeah.
they're out. They're looking for a coach.
Yep. Staley's gone. The Raiders.
The Raiders. Well,
Yeah.
I think they might hire Antonio Pierce. They should.
They should.
The Raiders should keep him on.
And
And I
then
wonder.
Titans just
Ra-
got. You called that one a while ago.
Yeah, yep. I called that one. I knew he was out, but he's still a good coach, and I think one of these teams he's going to fill one of those vacancies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, if Bill Belichick leaves,
Right. That was the
Mike
other one.
Rabel will go right in there. He'll go right in
And
there.
then the Panthers, they need a coach too.
The Panthers need a coach, but they got nothing to work with. I mean, somebody's going to take that job, but that ain't a job I would be
Yeah.
looking to get. It's a lot of openings and there's a lot of options. And one of the options is national champions, newly crowned
Oh, you want to move on to
Michigan
that
Wolverines.
topic?
Yeah, I'll go right in there. Michigan Wolverines, Jim Harbaugh. There's no way he comes back to college.
No.
No, he ain't going
He's
back.
done everything he wanted to do.
He did everything he wanted to do, and he's under the scrutiny of stealing
Right. What do you think of
calls and
the
stuff.
whole all that cheater business?
I think he cheated. I think he I
Don't you
don't know
think
if
all
he
the teams do that?
to an extent, but they don't. There's a rule where you can't go to teams
Yeah.
you don't play, you're not playing against, and put somebody in the stands and look at their play calls. I mean, I asked that question like, is the title tainted? I don't really think it's tainted, but
Yeah.
you gotta say something about it. You just can't just sweep it under the rug.
Listen, man, I think the whole thing's I think the whole thing is silly. It's silly because stealing signals is not part of the game. Like the game, the rules of the games to me
Hmm.
should be between the lines.
Yes,
And you can steal signals, If
right,
nobody stole Terry Bradshaw's signals, he called his own plays.
right,
You know what I mean?
right, right. They wasn't looking
Well,
over at
some
the
people
side.
say get the earbuds in their ear in the
Yeah.
quarterback ear, whatever.
Well,
Even
they
that,
got
it's like,
the college has all those signs and those pictures and stuff.
yeah.
So I mean, you study film. You see an alignment, you know what a team likes to do, and then you
Mhm.
combat that. I mean that's kind of like steel sign. You see what they got up, you see how they line up,
You
you
watch
studied the
film,
film,
yeah,
you
yeah.
watch film. Okay, that's
You
that's
scout.
okay.
How
You
scouts
scout.
watch a
Right,
game.
that's
But
okay.
you can't watch the coach.
But you can't send somebody, one of your guys, in there to film another team. You just at a game. You bought a ticket to a game of opponent that you got coming up, and you just taking pictures of all their stuff. When this comes up, this picture and this thing, this is what they're running. That's going too far. What I
Huh.
mean, that's not in between the lines. Now that's
I
going
know it's not in
beyond
between the
scout
lines. I don't think they should monitor. I think anything goes, and then there won't be any.
anything.
Yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
just do whatever.
that's my
But I
two
mean,
cents.
okay,
I
that
mean,
that's it. Going forward, they say that, but the way the rules are now, you can't do that, and I don't
mhm.
think nobody else does it. I
Oh,
mean,
okay. Nobody else went that far.
no, not that
Yeah.
far. I mean, that's you going like Houston Astros, you banging on trash
Right.
cans and shit. Like it's
Right.
too far. Got buzzers and stuff. So anyway, I say that congratulations to Michigan. They deserve it. Harbaugh did what he did. I think he takes one of these jobs in the NFL coming up. I don't know which one.
Right.
Uh, I would probably like that Chargers job because you got
Yeah.
some weapons there. You
Yeah.
got a
Yeah. They got
quarterback.
good potential.
Yeah, you got potential. So
Yeah.
the coaching I was shocked at Carroll though retiring. That shocked
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Uh, Rabel and all those other guys that got fired, you knew it. The
Yeah.
Commanders,
High pressure
new
job,
new
man.
new ownership.
Yeah.
I want to see if Bieniemy will get a good
Yeah.
look
I know,
in
right?
Washington,
Dude's
right?
been going around forever.
Forever. So,
He's
all
like
right.
he's like blackballed though. I mean,
I wouldn't call him blackball. I just nobody
I'm
gave him
gonna
that
get
shot. I
tired of
mean,
it.
he was never going to get the shot in Kansas City. That's why
No,
he
no.
left. That's
Yeah.
why he left.
Why
He
he
took the
left.
same position with
Right.
Washington that he had in Kansas City. He just wanted
Right.
to put his and they look good
Now
at times.
maybe they'll give him that spot.
Now
Right.
they might
Watch.
get that spot, yeah, in
Right.
Washington. So I
It's
hope so.
a good move for him.
I
Kid
hope
said
him
that should be Jameis Winston's last play in the league. He should be done
absolutely. He should be done. You
like
talk about
Kaepernick.
you should right. You talk about blackballing coaches. Jameson Winston, he did that. That should be it. Done. Nobody picks him up.
All
Next,
right, next topic. Stick with college football. Nick Saban has retired.
it was time. It was
Yeah,
time.
17 years. 17
Se-
years.
72 years old. It was time. I mean, he pulled a rabbit out of
Didn't
his.
Paul Bear Bryant coach there till he was 104?
No.
He coached
He
there
was
for 67 years. And they won 32 national championships. Roll Tide.
I mean, Saban returned Alabama to
Yeah.
uh
Yeah.
dominance, man. They
Right.
until Georgia just had their little run, and then it was Saban and Alabama that knocked them out of the national championship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh Saban, I think it was time for Saban to go though. He had done everything. He was getting
Yeah.
older. I he's great though. He'll go down as one of, if not the greatest college coach of all time.
He was at Michigan State for a little while, and he
Oh,
couldn't hack
Saban
it.
was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
he couldn't hack it.
Yeah.
That program is so messed up. Even he couldn't save it.
Wow. Yeah.
He came in, had a few years, and looked around and was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
I'm out of here.
He went to
He also
LSU.
went right. He went to NFL too.
Well, he came
Stunk.
to Michigan State after the NFL.
Yeah, he went to the Dolphins. He stunk in the NFL. He wasn't
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah. All right, let's stick with the college football.
Right. Let's talk about Florida State and that fiasco. Okay. I'm gonna go on board as saying I thought the committee got it right leaving them out because they didn't have their star quarterback.
So many people wanted them in, but who did they want out?
Right.
You know? It's
Right.
like, you can cry about it, but there's only 4 teams.
Who will you take out?
And
to
if
put
there's
them?
8 teams in the playoffs, you're going to cry about number 9.
And basically, I would have
You
had
don't get it.
Georgia in there. I would have had Georgia and Bama in there. I would have took Texas out. It would have been Michigan, Bama, Georgia, and Washington. Those were the teams I thought should have been in. But obviously Georgia didn't win. They were
Right.
out. But I saw no problem with leaving Florida State out. And then they just got hammered by Georgia in their bowl game anyway. Now take it. A lot of people opted out, a lot of players, but that's on them. That's on them.
Yeah.
You don't
Well,
have your best player. You didn't have your best player, dude. Without your best player, you are not one of the best 4 teams in the country. I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't care if you went undefeated.
Yeah.
You got any thoughts on that, P Dub?
Yeah, I mean, I just, I get it. Like, if that's your team, you want them in, but there's only 4 spots. And
there's only 4 spots.
there 4 spots.
Take your heart and your bias out of it.
Yeah.
How can you put a team in there that don't have their best player? Oh, but they kept winning. So what? Yeah. Next.
All right, let's move on. This is a good one. This one caused a lot of drama. The report. Did he report?
Well,
there's a billboard there's a billboard in Detroit that says Decker reported. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
this is a big ass billboard.
Hey, he did report, but they also sent 2 other guys in there.
They were trying to be tricky.
They was trying to be tricky, and they tricked the ref, so they got what they deserved. And I just thought that after
I don't think they got what they deserved. I mean, it was a mess. Somebody messed up.
They did mess up, but
the ref messed up.
Okay, but yeah, the ref also messed up with the heads tails call too with Jerome Bettis. Okay, but listen, they tried to be
cute,
slick with it, and cute with it, sending all these guys in, and it just got lost in translation. Okay, so you don't get it. Kick the field goal, kick the extra point, and go in overtime. So then you try it again. Then who was that rusher, that pass rusher? Micah Parsons is offsides. So they go back closer and they run it again.
Yeah.
So you got 3 chances at it. 3. That you know what I mean? So 3 times. So that's why I say they got what they deserve. I don't know what Dan Campbell was thinking. Like, kick the extra point going overtime. The football guys was talking to him, like giving him all those things. He wasn't listening. He wanted to show he had bigger balls.
Yeah,
than McCarty.
He kind of gained a reputation for being ballsy like that, going for it, and so
always going for it. And he got kicked in the nuts. You got big balls, you get kicked in the nuts. It hurts.
Like, I almost got divorced that night. My wife was so mad.
Dude, I could understand it.
Now listen though, here's what I was telling her though. This is what I think. I just hate that rule that you got to report.
Right.
Like I think you
just saying if you line up in a receiver spot, you eligible.
You're the receiver. The one thing that they don't do, I can understand that the defenders don't necessarily know who's on the line and who's off the line. No. But that's because they don't enforce the line of scrimmage rule, which is if you're up past the center's belt, you're on the line of scrimmage.
You're on the line. which makes you
So,
eligible.
or maybe it makes you ineligible,
Right.
depending on where you're
True.
lined up, right?
Right. Right.
If you're in a flanker spot and you're lined up on the line of scrimmage, you might be ineligible because the end has you covered,
Yep.
right? The split end has you covered.
Yep.
So, but if they would enforce the line of scrimmage rule and say, okay, if you line up too close to the line, then you're on the line, then the defenders would be able to see clearly who's on the line of scrimmage and who's not. Then you wouldn't have to have this reporting rule.
Right. But then you're relying on the referees to make sure they know who's lined up. Then
Yeah,
that's a
but
lot of
if you make it real clear, I mean, the line of scrimmage is here, and the center's butt is clearly off the line of scrimmage. I mean, there's a, you know, there's
so
a
basically
good
what you saying you can
between.
just have 68 and 78 lined up as receivers, and the receivers are making the lined up in a way that makes those guys eligible. So
Yeah,
all that's going on, the ref has to know that. So a guy catches a pass, and then you got to say, was he lined up in the right spot?
yeah. Well, but yeah,
I
there's
think he
on the
was.
line. There's two eligible receivers. It's the ends. That's
Right.
it on the line.
On
So
the
when
line.
you
So
line
when they
up,
go out there, those receivers always check with that referee.
yeah,
They always
right,
look at them. Am I good? Am I good?
yeah. But the problem is the slot receiver. A lot of
Yes.
times he lines up on the line of scrimmage too. So now it becomes unclear who's on the line and who's
Who's
not.
on line?
But if you enforce that rule, then it's super clear to the refs, even to the defense, who's on the line and who's the ends. It's the end of the line on each
And it
side.
don't matter what the number is.
Yeah.
I like
I
the
mean
way they do it.
but that ain't ever gonna happen.
Nah, because
I
that's
think
that's
that
more
makes
work. That's more work for the referee to be making sure they doing stuff. They got
yeah, but
enough
this
going on.
reporting rule is stupid, man. It just causes confusion.
It never caused confusion before.
Yeah, I know, right? They was
Never.
just trying to get cute.
They
Yeah,
got cute. I never had a problem before. Usually
right.
had one guy come up, I'm reporting, and that's the guy. And sometimes
Yeah,
that guy still gets open. Mike Rabel, as a linebacker, must have caught like 6 touchdown passes. He
right.
go in, I report,
Yeah.
I go to act like I'm blocking, they leave me open, I catch it. So
Yeah.
yeah, Dan Campbell, they screwed that up. They did get screwed because the ref forgot that who was eligible.
Right.
But did you try to be cute? They sent all those guys. You seen it.
Yeah.
3 guys up
Yeah.
there. And then you see the ref run away. And he probably was like, okay, this guy's eligible. He forgot the guy. So yeah, I don't feel bad for Detroit. I don't feel bad for him. I'd have felt bad for him, P Dub.
That's
And again, I
right.
want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for joining in for the Mr. National Podcast, our number one show of 2024. I would have felt bad if they didn't get it and then they try to kick the extra point and then that gets blocked or they miss it. Then I
Yeah.
would have felt bad. Or they go to overtime and lose the game. But the fact that they kept trying to go for the 2-pointer,
Yeah.
they got what they deserve.
All
Next.
right. All right. We're almost to electric football. But before we get there, let's
Oh, I know
talk
what's
about
coming up. Oh yeah, Cat Williams.
Cat
I knew
Williams.
what was coming up. I knew it.
Listen, brother. I read 3,600 books when I was 10 years old. What do you think of that?
Like what happened? What I just
Did
think
you watch any of it?
not really. No.
No.
I heard
I
some
hear
of
you
the
saying crazy
I
stuff.
heard some of the fallout and stuff and
Yeah.
people rebuttals to it. I mean, basically
I heard he said
people
Steve Harvey was. I watched a few of them. He said Steve Harvey was wearing a wig.
wigs back in the day. He stole Mark Curry
Yeah, stole his
show and
show.
his
Yeah,
joke. He stole somebody's jokes and
right,
all
right.
kinds of stuff. Listen, people love drama, P Dub.
Yeah,
So
yeah. That's why they tune into
he,
this.
that's right. Because they know National and P Dub is going to tell you how it is, not how you want to hear it, how it is. And we name drop. We name drop. But no, Cat Williams is selling tickets. His name
Yeah.
hasn't been as popular since he played the pimp in Friday movie. Okay, that's how hot he is right now because he just most stuff he made up. They just jokes. He's a comedian. You can't take none of them jokers
Yeah,
serious. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I'm still thinking Will Smith and Chris Rock set that slap up.
You don't believe anything you see, huh?
Nothing, nothing. I think they set that up. They comedians. I don't put nothing past them jokers. But Cat Williams, man, yeah, she's selling tickets. P Dub
All
selling
right.
tickets.
What's
Them,
going
them,
on in electric football, man?
oh man, in Philly, we got the Independent. What are they? I forget what their name is.
Independent
Whatever it is.
Electric Football League,
Yeah,
the
right. The
IEFL.
IEFL. They got their college season going on. And I'm gonna shoot by there this weekend. They're gonna be at Daly's Pub this weekend, and
Nice.
they're gonna be doing their thing college. Uh, we got the Fault Line Rumble coming up, the
Yep.
TOC
Yep.
with Cello out in Los Angeles.
Right.
That's coming up, and I don't know what leagues. I know Frank and them,
Yeah,
those Ohio
they're
guys,
playing. Yeah,
they're
they're
playing.
kind of sick of it right now.
Yeah, they are.
Detroit is, and
Which one? The Renaissance? They got the
yeah,
Renaissance.
Renaissance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Jamel. Yeah,
Yeah.
those guys, good guys. You know what? Talking about electric football and kind of missed it. Roger Fisher. I don't think he did his Rose Bowl trip this year.
No, I don't
I
think
think,
so.
yeah, I don't think he did. We want to give a shout out to Raj. Raj always a fan favorite of the show
Yeah.
and one of our favorite guys. He's
Yeah.
always watching. And big Stephen LeGros. Okay, huge Houston Texans fan. I know he's looking forward to seeing his
I mean,
team back.
he's a huge fan, but he's also a huge fan.
Right. He really goes about 6'7", you know what
Right.
I mean? Yo, talk
How does
about
his
talk
fingers fit? Like put guys on the line, electric football players on the
right.
line. You know?
That's how those bigger. Like Charles Lane has some of the biggest hands. How he could
Yeah.
pass is just
Yeah. How does
I
he?
can't get it. That's a big man. Like Charles Lane got big forearm. He like Popeye.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, what else you got going on with electric football, Peter?
Yeah. I think that kind of covers it. I mean,
Toe Pro's always in the news, okay?
Tudor Games got a new owner.
Oh yeah, what? That's a new old owner now, right? B-Nut.
Yeah.
I think we might have covered that on one of our other shows. B-Nut became
Yeah.
president. He brought the company.
But,
Now they should be coming
gives
up.
us some breaking news here that Toe Pro football is no longer associated with Tudor Games, but we keep going along.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means Toe Pro won't be at the Dogfish.
No, I think that's going to go on. Kit, hopefully Kit's there and he can tell us. I think Dogfish thing is going to continue. Oh, now you're on mute. Now you're on mute, National. Nope, you're still on mute. The show must go on. No. Getting a lot of static though. Can't hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Okay. I took the mic out.
Oh,
okay. I took the ear. I'm going wireless.
No net. It's like no net.
That's it. Right. That's like when those circus people go out on the tightrope. I don't have a little walking. I'm going empty-handed, baby. All right. So the Toe Pro is out with Tudor, but the Dogfish tournament will go on in Delaware, and I'll still be there. That sucks that I won't see Kit there. Hopefully he still comes.
No, I think Kit will be there. I don't
He
think
will.
Tudor will be there.
No, how can that be? Tudor is hosting it. It's Tudor's event.
I'm not sure. Kit will have to fill us in on that. Kit says TAP will be the gameplay going forward. TAP. I don't know what that is.
That's probably what they're pushing their new style of play. But so Kit won't be at Dogfish, but Tudor will be.
Okay, not in February.
Is it in February?
Yeah, so I guess Kit will not be there.
Right. Yeah, I didn't think Kit.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Kit won't be there, but Tudor will be there. Yeah,
Oh, okay. My
Tudor
bad.
game. So I'm thinking Doug Strom and B Nut might both be there. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So it should be interesting.
All right.
Uh, different style of play. That's tough. I wish we had fun playing Toe Pro in that Dogfish last year. It was like an introduction for everybody. Like I said, I liked a lot of the rules. AJ and Jimbo,
Yeah. Yeah.
they
They
were
both familiar.
they knew they
Kids call it tutor advanced play.
yeah, yep.
What they're going to call it now.
That's yeah, right.
So Dogfish will be at the start of the season. So
I
there
gotta
you
get
go.
those. I gotta get those exact dates. It was a great time. I mean, I went last year. It's close enough. It's about an hour and a half away drive. So
Maryland,
that no, in Delaware,
Delaware. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah. National beat him. National. Sorry that Kit won't be there. It's always a pleasure hanging out, getting to see Kit. That was actually the first time I got to see him. So
Yeah.
yeah. I think
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
probably.
yeah, probably. So yeah. I mean, electric football, you gotta keep buzzing, man. Gotta keep buzzing. I gotta. I'm gonna play again. I'll play. I play. That was hopefully Brian Phillips don't come and ruin my game. I was all I was all in the tournament. I had to play him. I was like, all right, I'm done.
All right.
He's
Last
art.
topic. How do you think the Niners are going to the Super Bowl?
What is that thing? Does a bear shit in the woods and wipe
Do
his ass
Bears
with a
bear, the
fuzzy?
bees bee?
Right. Yeah. They got to. They
Do
gotta
you
they
think that
gotta win.
do you think the Ravens are going? Do you think the
No, I
Ravens
think
are for real?
I, I think yeah, they good. I think Buffalo though. I'm going with my preseason pick of 49ers in Buffalo. And I did have the Bengals, but when the Bengals quarterback got hurt,
Yeah.
I I got Buffalo. I got Buffalo. Yeah, so that's my pick. Yeah, of course, the Niners are winning the Super Bowl. It's no other option, Peter.
Are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Vegas.
But are you going to buy those tickets?
Oh no, I don't. I gotta be really drunk to go buy them. I doubt it. Unless
Still tell that
DeBartolo,
story.
unless Eddie DeBartolo or somebody or Nate from Boys to Men.
What was it? What did they call it? The taxes and fees?
Yeah, it was a. You remember that story? That was in Miami. The
Yeah.
49ers was in the Super
Miami
Bowl
will make
against.
you lose your head, right?
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah,
I
we
was
miss the
drinking.
atmosphere.
Listen, Pete, I was drinking everything. I was at a margarita bar, and I'm drinking margarita after margarita, and I was talking to my buddy, and I kind of got like caught up, and I was like, F it, I'm going. You know what I mean? And I was like, StubHub had him for like 5 G's, so I was like, I got a credit card that had room on it. It was nothing on it. I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I'm like all liquored up, and I pull out my wallet, and I'm at the bar, and I pull up StubHub, and I put the ticket in my cart, and then I go, and then my buddy's like, "You really gonna do it?" I was like, "Yeah, man, you made sense." I like how many times, that I'm here and I get the chance. So I put it in my cart, and then I go to check out, and I get my card, and I look at the checkout, and that thing went from 5,000 to like damn near $7,000, like almost $2,000 in fees and taxes. So just
That's when you thought better.
without even blinking, I put that credit card back in my wallet, and I put that back in my pocket, and I just kept drinking. I was like, well, I'm
Sobered
gonna
up.
find yeah,
Sobered up for a
I
split
still
second.
I sobered up real quick. I was like, I'm gonna find a sports bar. I was
Uh,
like, I ain't no way. No way. I ain't no way I got that kind of money. You know what I mean? I'm like I say, Peter, I'm still trying to get a walk-in closet, baby. I can't. I can't be paying 7 G's for a game. And we lost that game. I would have been so pissed. But I will be in Vegas
Nice.
for all the festivities. And
Yeah.
I'm expecting the Niners to be there. So
Yeah.
um
I think they're going to be there. I think it's going to be them in Baltimore.
okay. Yeah,
Great game.
rematch.
I think it'll be
Okay.
a great game.
Yeah, Purdy
I mean,
won't throw 4 interceptions again.
listen, I hope some like miracle happens and San Francisco falters and Dallas gets a home game for the NFC Championship. You know,
That would be sweet.
that's the only way Dallas could get there. But
Like I say,
otherwise,
like I said, I think the Rams and the Eagles win. So that's going to send the Rams to San Fran and the Eagles to Dallas.
right.
So both of those divisional games will be division opponents playing for the third time,
Right.
and both of them split. So it'll be the rubber match. Okay.
Yeah. And I
To
mean,
break
like
it down.
the best I can hope for is that scenario, but the likely scenario, even if Dallas wins both of their home games, they're going to go to San Francisco, and
Right.
they just can't win on the road. And San Francisco is too tough at home.
Dude, that's like going back to the '90s with that game. If that happens,
Yeah.
you guys. So
I mean,
if
I hope it's a battle, but I mean, Dallas just barely beat Detroit at home.
when that's that, and if everything works out, that's who your second game will be against the Lions. It'll be the Cowboys versus the Lions, and the 49ers versus the Bucks or the Eagles.
Can you read this?
The Cowboys suck.
Stephen LeGros.
That's it, Stephen LeGros. Yeah. I wonder how Stephen felt about that game when the Texans played the Titans and the Titans wore the Houston Oilers uniforms. I was like,
I
wow.
wonder what he felt about that. Yeah, that
I
was
know.
pretty wild. I was
That
watching it. I
was
was like kind of so confused a couple times.
right.
Because even the announcers were calling them Houston.
Right.
They were calling the Oilers Houston.
Yeah, it's calling the Titans in Houston. But see, the Titans took over the Oilers franchise, the team records and everything. Houston Texans is a whole new franchise. Like
right. Yeah,
so
kind of like it was weird.
yeah,
Well,
it's like the Ravens. The Ravens are actually the Cleveland Browns, but they don't have their history. The Ravens have their own history. Cleveland Browns got back their history. So the Texans, like their all-time leading rusher might be that guy Arian Foster or whatever that guy named.
Yeah.
Number 23. Not Earl Campbell. You know what I mean? Not Earl Campbell. So that was weird. That was weird. Steven said I was mad. Yeah, that was yeah.
It was weird.
So the Houston Texans can't even wear the Houston Oilers uniform because that's not their history.
Right.
That's the Texans. That's the Titans' history.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is. It is. We're talking about weird. What was weird was this first Welcome Back podcast, and it was a humdinger.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
We ran a little long. I wanted to get it done in 38 minutes, and we went a little long, but I think we did okay.
Like 48 minutes.
Yeah, we did good. A little rambling at the end.
We covered a lot of ground. Well done.
We did. Thank you.
Welcome back.
Oh, I never left.
Like you never left. Back
I
in
never
action.
left.
You never left.
P-Dubs just say, keep talking, baby. Keep talking.
Yep.
That's it.
All right, man. That's the show.
It's been a show. Kit, even though you're not with Tudor, you're still with the National Podcast. You bring us in and you take us out, okay? That's how that go. Peace.